Hello everyone, welcome back to Concept Branch with withRidhi. Today we are starting an exciting journey into one of the most fundamental branches of mathematics, trigonometry. Whether we are a beginner or just looking for a refresher, we will start from the basic and work our way to advanced concept. Today we are just introducing the world of trigonometry. So what exactly is trigonometry? Simply put, trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with the relationship between the angles and sides of triangles. The word trigonometry comes from the Greek trigonon, meaning triangle, and metron, meaning measure. It's all about studying and understanding triangles, especially right angle triangle, and their properties. Around 140 BCE, the Greek astronomer Hipparchus made a significant contribution by creating the first known trigonometric table. Hipparchus is often called the father of trigonometry for his work in cataloging over 1000 stars and developing a system to relate angles with chord length in a circle. A few centuries later, trigonometry continued to develop in India and the Islamic world. Indian mathematicians like Aryabhatta and Brahmagupta introduces the concept of sine and cosine. Their work was later expanded by Islamic scholars such as Al-Battani and Al-Khwarizmi, who developed and refined trigonometric functions. This eventually spread in Europe, where trigonometry became the fundamental to studies in astronomy and navigation. But why triangles? Triangles are incredibly powerful in understanding shapes and space, especially circles. Here you can see, we can make a right angle triangle here. By studying triangles within a circle, ancient astronomers like Hipparchus could understand the heaven in a new way. Now that we know a bit about trigonometry's history, let's dive into the basics. At its core, trigonometry is built around the relationship in a right angle triangle. Here is a right angle triangle. You have three sides: the hypotenuse, which is the longest side in a right angle triangle, and it's opposite to 90-degree angle. The opposite side, which is opposite to the angle we are focusing on, and the adjacent side, which is next to the angle. Before moving further, we have to understand how to recognize the opposite and the adjacent side. So you already understood how to understand the hypotenuse. For the hypotenuse, opposite of 90-degree angle is called hypotenuse. Okay. So we can represent in a short with the hypotenuse with HYP. Okay. So for understanding the sides, we have to understand the angles. Okay. We can represent the angle with any form like theta, alpha, gamma, whatever, a, x, and so on. Okay. So let's represent with the theta here. Okay. Here, opposite side of theta, it's called opposite. Okay. And next to the angle is adjacent. In a short, we can write opposite as OPP and adjacent we can write ADJ. So, opposite to the angle, I'm just repeating again, opposite to the angle is opposite side. Adjacent to the angle is adjacent. This is very important to understand the adjacent and opposite in a question. Introduction to trigonometric ratios. For these three sides, we get the trigonometric ratios sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent, which are abbreviated as a sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and cot. These ratios help us relate the angles in a triangle to its sides. In the trigonometric ratios, these three ratios, sine, cosine, and tangent, in short, sine, cos, and tan, are the foundation of trigonometry and can be used to calculate unknown side length, or angle in right angle triangles. You might be wondering why we study trigonometry. Well, trigonometry is everywhere for calculating the heights, calculating the distance, and the distance to engineering, physics, architecture, even computer graphics. Okay, so like we can understand an example. It is used in GPS technology, means like where you are and where you have to go. So basically, to measure the distance on Earth, and even in designing video game graphics. In the picture, you can see some name: angle of depression, angle of elevation, distance, height. These all are the topics we have to study in trigonometry on the basic level. So in our next video, we will dive deeper into these trigonometric ratios and learn how to calculate them. We'll also explore the unit circle and see how it's connected to trigonometry. So if you're ready to take your trigonometry skills to next level, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the bell icon for notifications. See you next time. Bye bye.